No.
Well, folks, we just lost somebody due to a storm, power-wise anyway. That's great.
Damn it!
I know, right? And I guess poor planning on my part kept other people from showing up. So I guess it's just me and Kinsey, unfortunately.
I'm not blaming you on that one.
It's yeah, I don't know. I was trying to get home today. I didn't think about asking anybody to join or whatever. Whatever. Anyway, welcome back to another edition Offtrack Syndicate. We are going to try to muster through. There they are.
Oh, I hear him now.
You are slightly venomous, you bastard.
I am slightly venomous, Kirk, and I just cut the link on purpose.
You jerk.
Just to watch Rusty melt down.
What the are you thinking about anyway? You know Rusty gets flustered each time that like that happens. Kirk, what the hell is wrong with you?
So we do have rolling thunderstorms rolling through. So if we cut out the next time, it's actually a thunderstorm.
Okay.
Unless he decides otherwise.
But I wanted to see Rusty lose his shit.
I don't know. I think I did pretty good there for a minute.
I thought it was pretty good.
You did very good.
Jesus.
See what I deal with?
So this week we've got some crazy stuff. We got Texas woman. She's got a Guinness World Record that we'll talk about in a little while. That's pretty crazy. We got a question for the ladies. Well, I guess and guys too, if you're raising kids on your own, whatever. But it's a parenting question. We've got Kirk's got some stuff. What do you got, Kirk?
I have some sad news. We lost two good singers from the 80s.
Right. Don't play too long a piece.
Right. No, I'm not. I'm not. But Jack Russell, the singer, not the dog.
Not that. Well, I was going to say.
Oh man, I like the dogs.
Yeah,
he passed away. He passed away at 63. He actually and
who is he?
So Jack Russell is the lead singer of Great White, and he gave his big goodbye.
Jack Russell is, or who's? Mr. Mom is saying Greg. I think you said his name earlier. Greg King or something.
Jack Russell, age 63.
Yeah. Okay.
He's now singing the Angel song. He
what? Fly Me to the Angels? Was that Great White? I don't think that was Great White.
No. He gave his big goodbye because it was all over now. It was not a shot in the dark, and his doctor said it's shit. I can't read my writing, and Russell said he can't shake it. But
save all your love, save your love for me.
There he is. Yeah.
But sadly, he passed away. He actually had. Oh, I am so organized.
Don't close your eyes.
Shit. Here we go again.
Yep. Let me find it. Because I was more prepared than this, and then I wasn't.
Could you like make an announcement that we're ready to score?
And of course, Kathy was watching Ghost Hunters while she was listening to our elevator music there. She was waiting for us.
I think Kathy ought to tell us what that ball game was like yesterday she went to. Her and Arthur went to a ball game for somewhere there for, I think there were tickets that she got from work.
Shit.
No, you know what? She might could call in a little while, and because the Offtrack phone is currently charging, and I'm cranking it up right now.
Yeah.
So what else? Let's go through some of the comments we're getting in here. I think we even got some Facebook comments. I thought I seen. We're not. Kathy in the Berg, Timothy Ratliff, Mr. Mom, thank you, buddy. Jen Clifton, Jeff Cathell, Jen. No, I said down too. Oh, I guess that's all that's in there. J May joined in. J May. We got 10 people, 14 people watching from combined areas, but somebody should be watching.
I had it. So he was diagnosed with, and I thought I had it somewhere.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah, he was diagnosed with some kind of Alzheimer's like thing. I
yeah,
see.
it was a couple of things.
Right.
And what was the other one?
Shit. I'm so sorry because I had it on my phone and it's not on my phone now, so I must have done something.
Right.
If everybody remember, he was a lead singer of Great White, and he survived. There was a huge nightclub fire.
Yep. In 2003, I think it was.
Yep, and like 300 people died in that.
Wow. Yeah.
trying to get out of it or whatever. And it was so funny because I went to a concert with Great White, Tesla, and Badlands. And it was the second time I'd seen Tesla. I saw Tesla the first time with Poison, and I thought they sucked. This was before they became big or whatever. And
Right.
I don't know if they just had poor equipment or they were drunk or whatever.
Well, being drunk will do that to you.
But I thought they sucked. But then I saw them again with Great White and Badlands, and I thought Tesla was fantastic. But Great White was actually great in concert. And it was so funny because he was such a skinny dude. And when they were doing the nightclub thing, it was kind of like Vince Neil from Motley Crue and Axl Rose from Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
Dude, they ate well. They made money and they ate well because he was huge. And I was so surprised, like when videos and pictures and stuff were coming out, like of him at the nightclub doing it.
So what is it with here recently, what was it, the 16th? I think the 16th Elvis was the anniversary of Elvis dying. 16th or 17th, one of those days. Died in 77. He blew up too. He was a pretty chunky
By the end he was definitely
why is it these guys they quit doing the drug. Well, no, he was still doing drugs, but it seems like they slow down and they blow up.
Well, and the Great White Singer was only 63.
Yeah, like he was pretty young.
Thank you, Toby McAvoy. He dropped in. Have a great show tonight. Bridge Club night for them for the Tobys.
Thanks, Tobys.
Good luck, Tobys. Baker Drinks is in there. No way. What is up, Baker Drinks? Two of some of my most favorite people in the world, right there. I got a lot of favorite people, but them two, they rank right up there.
And if I mention Greg Kinn, does that name ring a bell to anybody?
Yeah, that's what
Not
Mr.
to me.
said earlier. Greg Kinn.
Yep. Age 75, he was part of the Greg Kinn band. And again, saying the name, like I didn't know it. But he sang the song Jeopardy, and he had lots of pretty good songs. You know,
Is that the Jeopardy?
right?
Jeopardy,
Yep.
what else?
Someday. Yep.
Someday.
Someday evidently came for him because he had a rendezvous. Another good song with Death. His The Life I Got was in jeopardy. When he was reunited, again, another one of his songs with his creator. Testify, am I right? Again, Testify, another one of his songs. He was not hit by a roadrunner. Again, another one of his songs. But he actually passed away from Alzheimer's.
Yeah.
And Sorry, which was another one of his songs.
Mr. Mom says, I saw some conspiracy. Elvis is still alive, looked like a 300-pound old AF Andrew Dice Clay, which I could see that. I could definitely see that. But it's not a conspiracy. Elvis is still alive, and he's living on the second floor in Graceland. You know, Brad, who was it? Somebody was saying that
And Jeff Castle
Luke
said
Marie's once husband, and I hate him, actor Nicolas Cage is, you know, even though he's not with her, he was seen, you know, coming from the Graceland mansion several times, even after the divorce. So I think maybe Elvis was like a big fan of Nicolas Cage, and he's going up there to see him. I mean, I think that's it. I mean, Elvis is alive. I'm telling you.
And Jeff, you're right. He was underrated. And yep, the breakup song was another big one of his. Yep, they were great songs back then.
Yep. You know, I've never really been to a like a real concert that you had to. You know, I've been to concerts like at Six Flags, and you get to go watch them because they're there. But I've never been to a concert. Why did we lose Kinsey?
Me either. Not outside.
Hit the wrong button, apparently.
Did Kinsey have Our Storm?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm in mobile location. If you notice, it's the same wonderful studio that I had last week. You know, with the cat closet over here for my truck sleeper and all that stuff. So
You know, I was going to say
ahead.
it kind of looks like you're in a space capsule, like maybe one that's floating around up there. The space station.
I lost line of sight contact. Another orbital satellite got between me and the Earth for just a little bit, so that's why I lost the signal.
But there's something going on up there right now with those astronauts that were only supposed to be there for a few days or something. What's going on with that, Kurt?
Yep, Wilmore, the guy, he's 61, and William, she's 58. It was supposed to be an 8-day trip.
What are they
on an 8-day trip? An 8-day trip. Oh.
Right? It's like, yeah, Gilligan's Space Station or something.
Right.
And they're still stuck up there. And it could be 8 months, they're saying. Boeing has actually turned to Elon to try to get him to get up there, and they could be up there by September, but they still won't be back home until like February. So it's going on 8-9 months, and she's recently been diagnosed with
eye disease.
Yep, with an eye disease associated neuroocular syndrome.
Right.
Which unlike Hot Shots, the movie, that doesn't require the multi-pupil optomy where they have to go in from your backside to fix it.
Right.
But yeah, it's a space issue that affects some astronauts or whatever, and she's basically losing her eyesight.
So
8 days they're supposed to be up there. Now, imagine that. You're in a capsule, you know, and again, space station, so there may be other people up there. But again, even if it's just the two of you, they're like 8 days. You're supposed to go up there. You're supposed to, like, I don't know, mix things in a petri dish and take pictures from space, and then you're going to come back. And then
Hey, I want to. I'm sorry. I just want to say a shout out to Freedom Entrepreneur. That's not a name I've seen before. He's coming in from the X. What's up, buddy? Thanks for joining us.
yes, Bowie Gilligan's Island, absolutely.
So I want to ask this: how old did you say these people were? Man and a
12.
woman.
Yeah,
So-
I was startled at the age too when he said it.
He is 61 and she is 58.
What? Why are we sending boomers to space? Why? I mean, I thought these were supposed to be like top shape, pilots. Why are we sending 60-year-old people to freaking space?
Okay, let's put the question like this: who was it that's responsible for getting them up in space? Was it NASA? I don't think NASA sent anybody else into space for decades.
No. Now it was NASA that sent them up, wasn't it? Using the Boeing whatever rocket or whatever. It was NASA that put them up. Yeah.
Plus, I mean, okay, again, I'm going to sound boomer here, but you go to a restaurant and you order your food, and they're like, "Oh, would you like ketchup with that?" Oh,
Yeah, he does have a point. Do you want a millennial to be in charge of flying up into outer space with that much equipment attached to it? So, I mean, I guess there is that.
oh my God, I have to touch the button. Oh, it's so exhausting. God.
You got to send the younger folks up there. They're fit. Their reactions are quicker. I mean, come on. Why are we sending 60-year-old people into space?
Which younger folks are you looking at, Rusty?
30. How about half these people's ages? I mean,
Yeah, but you think about like planning a trip and then your plane can't get you and you're stuck an extra 3 days and you're going out of your mind. They've been how many extra now?
And Boeing, it's not the first time. So their first mission, they quit after a pair of empty missions that had software and other issues. Even before the takeoff, the capsule that they were on sprung a leak in the propulsion, and it was judged no big deal. And almost to the space station, they had 4 more leaks in their propulsion system. This is the thing that's taking them to the space station.
Right.
And they're having, this isn't like your oxygen sensor going out on your car. This isn't like
I had to work on that recently, being you brought that up.
Right.
Aren't they fun?
Now, Mr. Mom, I completely disagree. You absolutely can freeze dry Hot Pockets and Chicky Nuggies, which I think it's Dino Nuggies now, right? That's what everybody's eating, the Dino Nuggies or something.
Yeah, it's the Dino Nuggies.
I mean,
Come
on.
You can freeze or freeze dry virtually anything that you can cook, and it'll come back in a relatively similar condition in what you freeze dried it in, or froze it in even.
You can freeze dry ice cream. Remember the dots? What was it? The Dippin' Dots or whatever? That's freeze dried.
Yep.
I mean, that used to be the big thing whenever we were kids. Astronaut ice cream. It's freeze dried. They'd show it off to the kids if they ended up going over to places for a school event or something.
And don't
Okay, Michael Ray. Okay, all right, I agree. They send boomers because they won't be saying, "Are we there yet? Are we there yet?"
Okay, Mike. Yeah. Yep.
Okay, all right.
No, but they might be going, are we going home yet? Or are we going home yet at this point?
You're going to have to send a couple of boomers and probably some Gen X couple of people, because the Gen X will do the work to get it done. But you got to have a boomer there that's not going to let the Gen X guy saying, "Oh, heck with it, I'll do this. I don't care if we all blow up or not."
Freedom Entrepreneur, Boeing is the best example of DEI failure. Hey.
That's racist.
I mean, come on, man. You can't know.
I don't know. You got to work really hard on finding that.
That's
the example. I mean,
you're probably right, but I mean,
Nah,
can't-
there's a lot of them.
So even almost to the space station, they had 4 more leagues, and then 5 of the thrusters there failed. They only had 4 thrusters that actually worked, that actually allowed them to dock to the space station.
4 out of 10.
4 out of 28.
Oh my god!
Oh shit!
All but
Can
one.
anyone give me an example of failure?
Thank you.
All but one of 28 appeared to be okay, but are necessary to guide it to the lane to actually land.
I love how you
back
don't
on our
hear that
planet.
unless you dig for it.
Timmy the pilot. That needs to be a shirt. That needs to be a T-shirt, right? Absolutely.
I equals die.
Yes, that's awesome.
Diversity, equity, and inclusion equals dime.
I wonder if that would be categorized under shirts I'm not allowed to wear in a federal job.
Yeah.
We got a lecture recently on not being able to wear certain things.
Is anybody else got the gnats? I keep waving because there's like 1 or 2 little gnats, and they will not. They just keep showing up.
Get you a cup of apple cider vinegar and put a couple of drops of dish detergent in there and let it sit there and attract them all and kill them for you.
It's
Yeah,
freaking driving me crazy.
Nope, our gnats have adapted.
Showering regularly.
Well, I do hear they're attracted to shit. So
DEI.
Oh my god! All right. Let's move on. We've been on this one for Let's get off this because I just got. Never mind.
Because Rusty likes to get off.
Am I totally surrounded by stupid people?
Yeah, maybe. So, let's see. We got. All right. I wanted to show y'all this.
Mr. Mom.
No.
What did he say?
He needs a fluffer.
Till Kirk tells
Rusty
me
could volunteer.
Some wise guy used AI to create, quote, the most unhinged state fair food imaginable. And I don't think I'll ever be the same. So I'm gonna let's see, I gotta do this, and then I gotta do the stop that, do this.
Unhinged state fair food.
Yeah, should we try to guess, Rusty?
Yeah.
No. You got to see it, and you tell me in the comments, or you could call. I'll throw that up here.
Does this include the deep fried ranch dressing?
This includes some pretty crazy stuff, which I don't know. I don't think it's unhinged. All right, let's
try deep fried ranch dressing.
Here we go. All right, so the first one is number 1, root beer float ravioli.
Gross.
Yeah.
Okay, but listen.
Yeah. When you put the what are they defining as? Because I mean, ravioli is basically just something with something else stuffed up inside of it. Is this just an unconventional combination we're calling ravioli?
Right. No, it's ravioli. But listen, semi-sweet pastry raviolis filled with vanilla gelato and smothered in root beer cherry syrup.
Okay.
This
I don't
could
know.
work means it's a pastry style ravioli right there.
Right. I kind of like it. What do y'all think? I like it. All right. Number 2.
Give me a root beer float.
How about corn husker?
Well, it's more
candy corn. Corn husker.
I have very little trust for original candy corn to begin with, so it'll take a while for me to get past that.
Oh, I love candy corn.
Homemade candy corn infused with sweet corn flavor and dusted with sea salt. I might can see that. The sweet and salty.
Yep.
I don't know.
I have to eat candy corn every year to remind myself how much I hated it the year before.
So
something that feels like it's going to rot your teeth out and taste like wax at the same time.
Wombat Mommy showed up. Thank you, Wombat Mommy. So I'm the same way. I like candy corn, but only like 2 or 3 pieces, and then after that, it starts messing with my taste buds and stuff. It's like, nope, I'm done. That's it.
Chocolate on the tip.
Well, All right, here we go. Rainbow. Let's see, what is this? This is spicy unicorn horns. So this is rainbow-colored twisted breadsticks sprinkled with spicy unicorn seasoning and served with a magical color-changing slushy.
What
What's
the
a
hell
unicorn-
is unicorn seasoning?
Yeah, what's a unicorn taste like?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I don't think you want to know what part of the unicorn they use for the seasoning. It's like a special sauce, something they whipped up.
All right, here we go.
It sounds
Biscuit,
like a jerk sauce.
biscuit and gravy ice cream sandwich.
What? Wait, what?
Okay, listen. Butter pecan flavored ice cream with swirls of savory white gravy served on a warm vanilla biscuit and topped off with chunks of fried sausage and pecans. Pecans.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that would be good.
I would roll
Yes.
in that.
But now it's got the savory regular white gravy in there with it.
Right. Wait, Michael Ray said LBGT.
LBL GT bread.
Unicorn bread.
The Chiroctopus. So and this is, I think this is an octopus.
That sounds like a bedroom maneuver.
Yeah, an octopus-shaped churro where each tentacle has a different flavor: chocolate, caramel, strawberry. I don't know what matcha is.
Yes. Yes.
Blueberry, coconut, almond, and cinnamon sugar. I mean,
That's the other tentacle porn.
yeah, right. I say yes.
Octa-schwa I ever had.
This goes without saying. Miniature pecan pies, deep fried and drizzled with bourbon caramel.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Take my money. Shut up.
Where the hell was this one at when you started the list, Rusty?
Yeah, I know. This one, I don't know. I'm kind of up in the air. Buffalo blue cheese funnel cake.
Oh, I would.
Maybe. Traditional funnel cake, batter infused with blue cheese crumbles, shredded buffalo meat, fried until golden, then drizzled with hot sauce and ranch dressing. I'm saying yes. I'm saying yes.
Minus the ranch, I'd be all over that.
You don't like ranch?
I would be all over the ranch.
Ranch is like, I don't know, what did he say? It's
The
ranch.
comedian.
Yeah.
It's like
Gaffigan
sadness.
said it's sadness and hate or something like that. Yeah.
I love ranch.
No, Kathy in the Berg. It is not. Hold on. No, it is not pecan. No, it's pecan. Pecan. Like PECAHN. Pecan. Come on.
Boy, do I feel like a jackass.
What's up, Ryan? Ryan Jackson.
And who's still living in the woods?
Triple B.
Wood says pecan. Pecan.
Oh,
He's like he's got the emphasis on the different syllable. Whatever.
Whatever.
Pecan.
I love the blue cheese.
Pecan. Whatever. All right. Let's see. Number 8. Cheese curd fondue fountain.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely. Yep.
Absolutely. Yes.
Just rubby fucking hands out of it and I'll try all of it.
I'd be feeding her dairy pills like it's a Pez dispenser. I'd be like, flip.
You had me at cheese curd. That's all you had to cheese curd.
I mean, heck, after that, she could go ahead and fly you to the moon, to the space station with her there, Kirk. Just go ahead and be shy a couple of tabs.
Hey,
Right?
that's not nice.
Yeah, still living in the woods. Pecans are for extra long road trips. You're
Yes.
exactly right.
This is a bunch of bull crap.
I use a pea bottle, but yes, a wide mouth bottle.
Okay, here we go.
Pea bottle.
I'm kind of up in the air about this one. I don't know. Cotton candy corn dogs.
Wait,
Wait,
Wombat Mommy said you had me at blood and sperm?
I don't know.
All I can say is, yeah, I'm not. I don't think that's the combination offhand to go for.
I'm pretty sure she's off her meds right now. That's okay. Yes, Wombat Mommy. Okay.
Either that or I mean, or got the wrong ones. Maybe I don't know.
She's on a
All right.
different show.
All right, so listen, a fluffy cotton candy core wrapped in a crispy corn dog batter, deep fried to perfection and served on a stick, then smothered in flavored icing and sprinkles. I don't know.
I need to
That
go.
that fluffer Mr. Mr. Mom was looking for earlier.
You're still going with the savory and the sweet together. I think it could work, though. I don't know how it would. I don't think it would stay together on the inside. I think it would all melt and be like down at the bottom.
I've never said this before, but I would put that wiener all the way in my mouth.
Finishing that sentence.
Oh,
Well, I mean, you know.
all right.
You know, she helped. She didn't help. She did not, Kirk. She did not help you for anybody listening and not watching, because the first thing they hear is you saying something about wiener, and then she caused you to say, so you're not doing any favors there. I mean, TJ, that's.
All right, the next one goes without saying. Deep fried beef jerky twist, marinated in a cyclone of spices. It doesn't say what. Served on a skewer. Yes, please. That goes without saying. This
Chewy and spit on that thing.
this looks interesting. Sweet and spicy spaghetti donuts.
No.
I don't know. Spaghetti rings. What the hell's a spaghetti ring?
I don't know.
SpaghettiOs.
No.
Spaghetti rings mixed with spicy marinara and cheese, then deep fried and topped with Parmesan and more marinara for dipping. I think I could go for that.
My face looked nice on that one. No.
No. A pickle sundae? I don't think
Yes. Yes, I do love a pickle. Yes.
This is no lie. I go to Wegmans, which is the northeast big grocery store.
Yeah.
Aren't they the ones?
He buys me a jar
that are huge.
Yeah.
Like
now Wegmans, are those the same people that were advertising that nobody beats Wegmans meat?
Yes, probably.
Yes.
Poor
Right.
Wegman.
Go ahead, Kirk. Go ahead. You go buy a big jar of pickles.
I buy a jar of dill pickles for her, because you give her a sweet pickle and she will slap you and throw up.
Those aren't okay.
But it's huge.
And they're like that big.
Yeah. They're huge.
Mm-hmm.
And
they're
she likes to really get her hand around that thing, right? You gotta really get your.
Yeah.
Well, they do make a coring tube that you can get for that thing, and you can hollow it out, and you can put a wiener in there.
No, I just want the pickle, and I'll finish it in a week. I'll finish the jar.
The jar, that big, yeah. She's like Rusty with peanut butter. He has his 5-gallon bucket of peanut butter that he finishes.
My 5-gallon
jar
of pickles. And,
What?
You're not the first. You're not the first person I've heard polishing off a huge jar or even a 5-gallon bucket of anything pickled in a week.
Wombat Mommy, so agree. Sweet pickles are so gross. Hold on. Unfriend, and block. There we go.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Sweet pickles are all right, but I do prefer bread and butter.
She ate a bread and butter pickle. I'm sorry. She put a bread and butter pickle in her mouth once and literally spit it across the kitchen. Because
you need to know what it is before you taste it, because if you're expecting something different, you do have that contrast that catches you by surprise.
I thought it was going to be salty and nice.
Yep.
And it wasn't.
She thought it was mouth domestic abuse. Yep. She wanted to sue the company. Yes.
I can't help it if I am hetero.
What? Jeff is oh boy. Look at here.
Ooh,
Nice.
jalapeno bread and pickles. Ooh, bread and butter pickles. Yes.
No.
I love bread and butter pickles. Yes, Kathy. I'm putting you at the top of my favorites list. You are there. There you go.
If you're going to save the juice out of any kind of jar of pickle juice and put eggs and stuff in it, the bread and butter ones are the ones I recommend.
Dude, I will drink it. And dill, what was it? Dill dilly beans.
Dilly
oh
beans?
my gosh.
Oh,
Dilly
yeah.
beans. Who's had dilly beans?
What's the big deal? I don't understand.
Has anybody had
No, you
dilly
wouldn't,
beans?
Rusty.
I mean, come on.
You think it won't be a big deal until you get a pickle tickle.
We actually got pickles called Fickle Pickles.
Wickles?
Fickle. Thick. Fickle. Like they were they were the Fickle Pickles.
But Wickles is another name brand for pickle, though, isn't it?
Pickle.
Michael Ray
I
said,
know. I heard you say pickle. I understand. I'm saying, isn't Wickle another brand?
Not that I'm aware of.
yes, Wickles pickles. They're made in Alabama. They are fantastic, but you wouldn't like them because they're like bread and butter kind of.
Because
they're
not
hot.
pickles. They're
Yeah, they
something
are. Yes, they are.
Yes, they are.
Yes, they are. Unfriend and block. Mr. Mom, yes, Wickles are great hot pickles. Yes, they are, buddy.
Speaking of
Anyway.
which, now y'all got me hungry.
Timmy said Jess is hetero. I didn't know she was Japanese.
You know what? I hope he does, Castle. I hope Whiskey Wisdom does.
like bar.
Oh, that's a little jar. Why don't you get the 55-gallon drum or the 5-gallon bucket? I mean, you can get it.
Oh my god.
These are home canned.
You can make so many peanut butter and pickle sandwiches with that. You ever had peanut butter and pickle?
No, but I want to.
Oh my god, the sandwiches are so good.
Wally Amos also passed away. I don't know who Wally Amos is. Or Amos.
Leslie said her favorite pickles are the creamy pickles
Wait, what, honey?
I make from our cukes in the garden. I've never had a creamy pickle.
What goes in that, honey?
What goes in a creamy pickle,
So
Leslie?
I can decide if you're evil or good.
Creamy cukes.
Just if it comes from Rusty, don't trust it.
Hey,
No.
Don't trust anything cream filled from Rusty.
Kathy says bobbing for pickles. Well, unless you're monogamous, and then it's one pickle. It's not plural.
all right, August 18th. Let's throw out some news of the weird. An Atlanta man who lost his house after the city tore it down by mistake is now facing a lawsuit to have the entire property foreclosed unless he pays the demolition cost.
How do you have a house tore down by mistake?
All right, so Everett Tripodis says the city did provide warnings that the property had been labeled unfit for habitation, but they were sent to the wrong address in a different zip code. He and his mother had bought the century-old house as an investment and had been working on remodeling it when the city tore it down. To make matters worse, the city of Atlanta is now suing him and threatening to foreclose on the empty land unless he pays the $68,000 cost of demolition. He does plan to pay it in full to the city of Baltimore.
Wow.
Because it's the wrong city, they tore down the wrong house, and now he said, "Oh, I'm going to pay it, but it's going to go to a different city." So there's that. I mean, there you go, government. There you go, people. Government doing everything they do, screwing it all up, just like they always do.
Yeah, they're the ones that were responsible for it to begin with, and they're going on top of them, double jeopardy on top of it. What?
Yeah.
There ain't no problem with that, is there? They all screwed up.
Did you know? We're going to jump into Did You Know? In a study published in Sage Journal of Social and Personal Relationships, it was found that men say I love you first. Researchers had over 3,000 adults from Australia, Brazil, Chile, Colombia, France, Poland, and the UK complete online questionnaires about their relationships. Contrary to stereotypical gender norms, they found that in the 6 of 7 regions, men were more likely to admit love first. On average, men said, I love you 69 days into a relationship, while women didn't think about it until 77 days in. The lone outlier? Women in France tend to say, I love you before men. I tell you what else women say before men. Can I have some money? Yeah.
Yeah. Why do men say
Well,
first?
It depends on which guy's talking to him, because usually they say something like,
Go hump a pile of garbage.
because, I mean, just saying.
I mean, I love Leslie right now, but that's because she just told me how I could make pickles that I would love.
Creamy pickles. Yep.
Creamy pickles.
Miracle Whip, vinegar, sugar, and you cut up the cubes,
Mhm.
mix the cream, and blend them.
Yeah. I might love her.
What are we talking about over here? Look up Bob Joyce, dead ringer for Elvis. Come on, Brian. There's probably 1,000 guys out there that make money looking like Elvis every day. I mean, come on.
Timmy says, "Don't say Miracle Whip. That makes me bald."
You might accidentally find one in Vegas sometime. I don't know.
Really, Timmy?
Try hard.
I make deviled eggs with mayonnaise and Miracle Whip
Oh,
and mustard. Yeah,
very good.
yes.
Wait a minute. You just said mayonnaise and Miracle Whip?
Yeah,
Yep.
you got to mix them.
Yep, you mix them because you get the sweet
Tang.
tangy from the Miracle.
I think you have probably just pissed off a large percentage of the listening audience. You would have pissed off half of them if you said mayonnaise, and you could, or you would have pissed off half of them if you just said Miracle Whip. But now that you're blending the two, you probably pissed off like 90% of them.
Yep. If anybody ever
And
comes
then
out,
they'll taste them.
yep, and eats my deviled eggs.
Yeah. If they eat my husband's food.
Look, guys, you know what? I'm just going to throw it out there, and I don't care if nobody likes it. I love Miracle Whip. I hate mayonnaise. Just saying. I said it. I said it, and I freaking fully stand behind it.
I am so white, I'll eat mayonnaise off the spoon if nobody's watching.
It depends on what you're.
What would you
like?
But
So
what would you say about Miracle Whip and mayonnaise, Rusty?
The
Like a
Miracle Whip
roast-
makes it better. The Miracle Whip makes it better.
Like a roast beef sandwich, you want mayonnaise on it. A chicken sandwich or an egg sandwich, you want Miracle Whip on it because it's sweet.
Yep.
And it adds to it.
Yep. I have to hand it to him. I thought he was wrong. But baby, you were wrong.
Mr. Mom, he adds ranch dressing to his deviled eggs. Dude.
She
like package me up some, man. Send them. Yeah.
You were right.
She just said I was white on camera.
What?
In front of people.
I mean, you're mixing mayo and Miracle Whip as probably the most greatest level of white you can be.
All right, going back to the men I say I love you. You know what, Timmy? Probably.
Yeah.
Men say I love you first to make sure that they get some poontang. Well, okay.
No, that's what I said for Timmy.
Does that mean we're gonna get like money and stuff?
Seriously? Holy crap! Holy
I'm
crap!
bumping the wrong stuff over here.
Oh shit. I don't know. All right.
How old is Timmy that he's calling it poontang?
Oh,
Yeah, that's
Timmy,
pretty
rip
old.
him up. Rip him up, honey. Oh, wait. You still haven't been here.
No, come on. Still living in the woods, full of carbs while mayo has practically none. Come on. Is that real? I don't think that's real.
Probably not.
I don't think that's real.
No, I'm sure mayo's very good for us.
Yeah. It might be. I don't know. I'll have to look that up.
And I'm allowed to have mayo mixed because I have my white privilege card. I'm allowed to mix
Nice.
mayonnaise and Miracle Whip.
Kirk Adam, what is that? Where did you get it?
That's awesome.
What? Kirk?
I'm gonna get my white privilege card here soon.
it says card holder's name is Scott Free.
There you go.
Still living in the woods, has lost 110 pounds since 2020. Congratulations,
No
dude. Holy
kidding.
crap.
Dude, don't trust him with anything. He'll lose it all.
That's freaking cool, dude. Good for you. So I've lost like 40.
Expired.
Oh, J May.
What happened? Did you get a leg amputated?
Birth through death, by the way. Birth through death.
Looky there. Like J May trumped you. She's got a gold white privilege card. She's gold status. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Brian's lost 83 since February. Good
That's
dude.
fantastic.
Dang, guys. That's huge.
So,
That's amazing.
so years ago, I lost like 60 pounds. Jessica lost like a lot of weight too. I'll let you throw out the number if you want. But it was crazy because after I'd lost that, we had a dog at the time before she passed away. And I would go get a 60-pound bag of dog food. And
Yeah.
I'm carrying that to the register. And it occurred to me that that's how much weight that I was carrying around
Daily.
every day,
Yep.
Yeah.
just doing life things
Yeah.
or whatever. It
Yeah.
blew my mind. Like,
I've lost 40, but I can't really take any credit for it because it's all been medicinal. I ain't done anything other than take the medicine that I'm supposed to, and it just makes you not eat pretty much. But that Monjaro or whatever I've been on, I've lost 40, and I'm
that's so
feeling
good.
pretty good
You
about it.
notice the difference. Like,
Oh, absolutely,
crazy.
absolutely.
And it just builds up so slowly over time that you don't realize it. Because I went from working in a warehouse where I was constantly moving
To driving.
to driving to locations and not moving as much. And, you know, my metabolism couldn't keep up with it anymore. You know, when I was
the same as you did before.
Yeah, when I was 20, literally I would go to work in the morning and I would drink a quart of milk with a box of Carnation instant breakfast, trying to gain weight. And for lunch, I would have an entire rotisserie chicken. And for dinner, I would eat like 3 plates of whatever I made, and I could not get over $1.80. Like,
Yeah.
And then, you know, and then you get older, and then your metabolism catch up, and
Right.
you know you're used to eating like 3 plates of food.
Yeah, totally.
I agree with the words of Jeff Allen whenever he said that we don't lose weight because it does not accumulate at a place. It's out of the way. Where is it at? Your thighs, your belly, your butt. It's out of the way. If you had an extra 10 pounds on your forehead, then you'd probably go to the gym.
Right. And Jeff,
so Leslie's being sweet here. She said, I didn't think you had 40 pounds to lose. Yes, dear. You only see like this much. I look pretty much, I look like a pregnant guppy. So I had like a big gut. Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah, at the get together at Kinsey's, he had to wheel it around in a wheelbarrow. Like, it was sad for him.
Well, I mean, we didn't help out either. I mean, my daughter never helps out because there's usually like, you know, like 5 gallons of cookies around and stuff and whatever else.
This is true.
Speaking of which, plugging for his daughter. Anybody ever wants to buy cookies when she's got them, I think he should shout them out on here.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And she uses the money for school stuff, right, Kenzie?
Yes. And
well, I don't know if they got a. I mean, she does it for fundraising for band is what she usually does it for. And I don't know if she's trying to raise funds or not. But I mean, send me a message on Messenger. Send a text message to the Offtrack number. Rusty can get it to me. I mean,
whenever
pass some orders, and I'll pass them along and see what she wants to do.
She is an amazing young lady too.
Yep.
First of all,
if my recommendation, if you're ordering cookies from her, would be the orange creamsicle cookies.
Any cookies.
They
were all good.
Yeah, every single one of them. Yeah, I was like, okay.
They were all very good.
Yeah.
Orange creamsicle, white chocolate macadamia nut.
Next time she's making them, throw it out there. Because first off, she's an amazing young lady.
I mean, even oatmeal raisin is awesome. That's usually the loser cookie you get from your grandma. But now even those taste awesome from her.
No, I love those. Timmy said he lost 110 pounds since he quit eating, and Shredward gained 10 pounds of ball hair.
I mean, hey, Shred. Look, Shred. He's an awesome guy. He's out in California. You know, I wish.
I think he needs to quit eating ball hair. By the way.
Wow, that's
I'm just saying.
Oh, what, Kathy? What? Women suffer the menopause. Weight piles on. Whatever.
That's true, Kathy.
They blame men for everything.
What?
We just leave Kinsey hanging there. All right. So email Kinsey at
Offtrack Syndicate at gmail.com. Just put Kinsey in the subject line.
Kinsey, yeah. There you go. Leslie, that's great. Hey, you couldn't really afford to lose it. Well, that's not good. But anyway, you're 66, Leslie. I've seen pictures. You do not look. You look like 50, maybe. Whatever. Holy crap. I was drinking ball hair, Shredward said. Ardbeg tenure. Okay.
On the opposite side of Leslie, Timmy said he's 70. Wow, I didn't guess older. I mean,
it could have been worse, Shredward. It could have been Rich and Rare Reserve. Just saying.
Timmy, you don't look a day over 93, 94.
Yeah, Timmy. Oh, that guy. So he just recently celebrated the big 7-0. And I know he was just as surprised as everybody else that he actually made it that far.
Right.
Which is good. I'm glad you're still with us, Timbo. And no, Kathy, no, I am not crusty. Shut up. What? No. Jeff. Jeff's got the mom that bakes everything.
So my mom and my stepdad. So my stepfather could not lose weight, but it was because my mom
he was round,
like he was round. He's like, I'm trying to lose weight. My mom was always like, "You're always so big, Mark. Why don't you lose weight?" And my mom, every time we would go over there, had cakes and pies and cookies. I'm like, Mom, come on.
And was offended when you didn't finish her food. So she died. He's down like 70 pounds.
Yeah, she passed away. Yeah. Yes. He's like thin now. Muscly.
Miss Kathy Bates, which I know her from some other bourbon channels, and she does have her own channel, Kathy Bates, over on YouTube. It's different. I can just say it's different, and you never. It's kind of off trackish. I don't know how to. I don't know how to
accept good quality.
Well, I wouldn't say that either, but I love Miss. I love Miss Kathy.
I bet she's real happy with you now.
Yeah, whatever. She's funny, and if you like got nothing to do, you want to kill some time, she goes live pretty regular. Love Miss Kathy. Miss Kathy Bates.
And she makes food and like shows how to do it.
No, I can't explain it. You just have to go over there.
Maybe she needs to come on this show at a later date and explain to us what the show's like.
I can. Well, you guys will. I know other people won't get this. Kathy might not get it, but she is very. She's very much a jackhole. All right, she is. We were all jackholes at one point, and she is very much.
Isn't a jackhole like a pinup picture or something, or what?
Definitely over 18. Yes, Kathy.
Yeah, we're all over 18. I'm almost positive. Like well over 18.
Physically, not mentally, but physically.
All right. Let's move on. Let's move on, people. Kinsey, don't you have the Texas woman's world record?
You sent it to me, and the whole point was I was trying to tell you it's hard for me to open up links and everything whenever I'm out here in the mobile studio.
All right, well, I'll read it then. I'm sorry, I forgot about that. All right,
but I think that Yeah, I mean, I was kind of surprised what little bit I seen. Was it more than just barely a little story? Because if there's any link to it, I couldn't see it.
That's what she said. Texas Texas woman got the world record for the world's widest tongue. And it is 3.11 inches wide. A Texas woman was awarded a Guinness World Record title for the surprising contents of her mouth, a 3.1 wide tongue. Brittany Lacayo told the record-keeping organization she decided to apply for the title after learning about the former record holder whose tongue measured 2.89 inches wide. Why am I getting all kinds of text? Is something going on?
Probably cookie orders.
Length.
Her tongue is actually wider than it is long when measured from the epiglottis, the flap of cartilage located behind the tongue. It is neat and kind of funny, she told Guinness World Records. The male version of the record belongs to American Brian Thompson, whose tongue measures 3.49 inches wide. And we have a picture here. This is crazy looking. Let's see.
There wouldn't be a small picture.
One of the people who probably beat that record if they knew it were a
Wombat
record.
Mommy Liquor. I don't even know her.
So there's the picture. Let's see what it says here.
Damn.
Look at that.
Wow.
And of course I get but that's all you
The
need to see.
circle of death.
They
That's
do
like
not give her phone number, so people don't be contacting me. But I am furiously looking for her phone number right now.
Do you know what that reminds me of? Have any of you ever seen that commercial where the wife starts cleaning everything by pouring beer on it or something, and the guy is licking up the beer?
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Nope.
yeah. They actually made this. It was supposed to be a funny commercial, and she spilt beer out of a fit of rage, picking stuff up, and he started licking it off of wherever she dropped it at. So then she used that as a way to get him to lick everything until she wanted to take care of herself after the place was clean, and then she ran out of beer. So I mean.
All right, so
Should have saved some.
Well, I could go get the rum.
We're doing pretty good on the viewer count here. We got 24 people over on X. We got 14 people over on YouTube, Offtrack, and we got one person watching over on Rumble. And I'm not looking at the Rumble chat; it doesn't come through here, unfortunately.
Because he's always there.
Who?
Sir Rat Bastard's always in the Rumbles.
Oh wait, that's not Rumble. That's
yeah.
Wait, that's Twitch. Are we not on Rumble? Holy crap.
Kurt's checking right now.
We're on Rumble.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I don't know what's going on with Kick. Every time I try to go live over there, it says it's not doing it. I don't know what's wrong with it. I've done it and redone it. And
we have 6 people in Rumble.
Wow.
Sir Rat Bastard,
Wow.
Ambervert, and Unfolding Joker are chatting. We have 3 likes. Be sure to like and subscribe wherever you're looking, people.
Yes, please.
Because that makes Rusty very happy.
It does. It makes me happy, and
that
I mean, it always helps when there's more than one person in any given, platform. That way, whenever we're not saying anything interesting, you can always talk to each other back and forth in chat.
That woman with the wide tongue and the Olympic guy that pole vault caught his junk on a pole vault thing. Yeah, that should be a Netflix special. I'd watch that.
Yes.
I think both of them would be very popular, both of them with a different segment of the ladies. I mean, quite probably.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Naked Twister only works with butter.
Sort of.
Well,
So-
I found out earlier. I found out earlier today that the Army Corps of Engineers is in the middle of a battle that they done dropped like $78 million on.
Okay.
They are in a fight against Asian carp.
What?
They
Asian-
Asian carp. Yeah,
okay, not
you know
Asian,
the whole.
not like
No, not Asians. Asian.
okay.
This is a racial thing against fish.
Got it.
Yikes.
Yeah. Apparently, they have been working their way up the rivers from where they were originally used to clean up areas, and then got a couple of them got loose out into the regular streams, and they just been breeding like wildfire and working their way up. And they have now in a canal over there off by the near the Chicago River area, they have electrified boundaries now to keep them from crossing to get their way into the Great Lakes.
Well, I think
So they got banks of capacitors and everything that's made to go off and zap the water so many times a minute. And when the barges cross that area, whoever's operating the barges and everything, they got to go inside of the ship. They're worried about anybody being on the outside of it because the electric charges are powerful enough in the area of the water to where if you're in it, they're worried that it might cause a heart attack or something if anyone's in the water whenever they get zapped.
That's shocking.
Oh, yeah.
That's shocking.
I want to take a minute to thank our Patreon people. Still living in the woods. Sean Ruckman, which is Echoes in Eternity over on YouTube. J May, the Kirkses, Kathy and the Berg, the
Wait,
Toby,
paying for this?
Toby McAvoy, Stephen Isles, thank you, sir. Tech Rue, Diana Morgan, Timothy Ratliff, Leslie Holker, love you, hon.
Thank
And
you,
Miss
Michael.
Barbara D. Has anybody heard? Has Fast J? Has Jason? Has he been able to get a hold of her?
He's passed the information along to me, and I've just been distracted with so many other things and stuff. Where I keep on aiming to plan to do it ahead of time, and then I end up getting distracted by something else. So that's all my fault. I need to check.
Yeah, check with Go.
Yeah, we haven't seen her in a few weeks. And I'm worried about her. I don't know how to get a hold of her. I did have her on Facebook, but I don't see her there anymore. So I don't know what's going on. Dang it. We love you, Miss Barbara.
I'll need to set an alarm so that I can call up and check sometime around tomorrow, probably about a little bit before lunchtime or so. That way I ain't worried about waking anyone tonight or in the morning early.
Leslie only loves you, Rusty. So
well, I mean, I am special. I am special.
You are special.
My mommy even said I was special.
Yep. That depends on how you define special. Yeah.
Yeah.
Short bus.
That's true. Short bus.
Just saying.
All right. So politics and world affairs. Apparently J.D. Vance and Tim Walz, the Republican and Democratic vice presidential nominees, will debate on October 1st on CBS in New York City. So there's that.
We'll see how well that happens. What little bit of I've seen of anyone, I saw a couple of interviews for J.D. Vance, and I mean, it seems like they try to pin him in a corner, but he ends up knocking things back and half of the time making the interviewer look bad. So, I mean, it looks like he's more than capable of staying his own in a debate.
Yeah.
Leslie, easy. All right, come on now. I know, we know. Let's see. Walmart shares rise roughly 6% after nation's largest retailer beats quarterly earnings and revenue estimates, raises their full year forecast. So yeah, that's going on.
We also had a huge event in its past that made Uranus tilt sideways.
Wait, what?
Yep. When scientists took a long look at Uranus, they found a lot of methane and a few other surprises.
I could see how that could cause it to turn sideways.
Yep. It's so Uranus is filled with surprises and mysteries to solve, as well as possibly containing a lot more methane than we originally thought, and other strange things we found about Uranus when scientists first started looking at it. You really don't want scientists looking at Uranus, but
No, are there cows there?
it formed about 4.5 billion years ago, and as gravity caused dust and gas to clump together into the swirling collection of mostly fluids. In their current positions, as far as they are, Uranus and its fellow ice giants Neptune would not have been able to pick up enough material to form.
All right. Hold on. So you're saying, Kirk, that Uranus has a lot of fluids and gas on it.
Yep, and it's tilted sideways.
I think you could take something for that, buddy.
I mean, it depends on what you're referring to as sideways. The axis that it rotates on is almost in line with the straight view toward the sun, so it's almost like it's rolling on its side as it goes all the way around its quote unquote yearly orbit for its planetary path.
Yep, it's like the solar system.
As opposed to Neptune, which what makes it different than everybody else is that it rotates pretty much backwards from what the Earth does and all the other 7 planets that has a normal rotation as they go around.
Yep, it does have a reverse rotation. You are
we got?
You gotta try.
Oh wait, are you who? So who's talking? So who's talking on Offtrack Syndicate?
Sorry, I did, but I didn't.
All right. No, I was just wondering. I was like, who is that?
I read it before I knew who it was, and it was years ago. I literally picked it up at the library as a random book.
All right. All right. New topic here. I remember hearing about this, but this seems like this seems weird. All right. .com busted. New Zealand has agreed to extradite 50-year-old Kim Schmitz, also known as Kim.com, to the U.S. The signed order comes after 12 years of legal disputes. .com has vowed to fight it. .com is the German-born founder and former CEO of the now-defunct website Mega Upload. He was also once a hacker and the number one Call of Duty player in the world. So operational from 2005 to 2012, Mega Upload allowed users to share pirated movie and music files, at one point becoming the internet's 13th most popular site, responsible for 4% of all traffic. Mega Upload allegedly raked in more than 175 million in revenue, powered by advertisements and premium subscription fees. In 2012, the Justice Department indicted .com on copyright infringement, money laundering, and racketeering charges. They're just mad that it wasn't going to them.
Yes.
Well, you go ahead and consider it. Most of their uploads and stuff, it had to cause massive revenue loss on other places.
Yeah, maybe. Alleging his actions cost the film and music industry over $500 million, .com faces a maximum U.S. prison sentence of 55 years.
Wow.
I don't know, man.
Something like that. How can you ever really actually measure the actual losses, though?
So I'm glad they didn't keep track of this stuff, because by God, I had my my cassette tape player, and I was recording radio all day long and mailing it out to my cousins, and friends. I was distributing free stuff. Thank God they didn't have a way to track that, or my ass would be in jail right now.
Well, thanks for putting that right out on the internet.
Look, there's got to be. Well, I don't know. Since 2012, there might not be a statute
of limitations.
So my biggest bitch forever was James Hetfield of Metallica sued Napster and was going after Napster and was pissed, livid, and everything. And he was from Metallica. And Metallica, the reason Metallica became big was when in the 80s, bootleg tapes.
Yeah.
were how Metallica made their fucking name.
That's right. Absolutely.
They swore that if they ever made it big, that they would break up as a band.
Yeah.
And
You're
go
right.
their separate ways.
You're right.
And in the 80s, the late 80s, like all the skaters walked around with shirts to say Metallica was posers because they did make it big.
Yeah.
And refused to break up, and then wanted the money, and then
they vowed to never be on the radio. We will our music will never be played on the radio. We don't want anything to do with that. And then
now so many radio stations have mandatory Metallica segments.
Yeah, and it was Lars. You're right. Still living in the woods. It was Lars that was at the head of all that. He had the hard one for going after pirated music. But I mean,
what's a radio station? Do people listen to radio anymore? I can't.
Yeah, usually whenever you walk into a department store or something like that, they'll play it.
Use that.
No, that's Muzak or Pandora half the time.
Yeah. You listen to Guns N' Roses, Mr. Brownstone as Muzak.
Oh, hey, I heard what was it? Guns N' Roses, was it November Rain, December Rain, November Rain? I heard that as Muzak. I heard that as Muzak.
Yep.
I was like, no.
Right. Bedtime.
Oh, I am so absurdly dumb.
Yeah, but think of what we got to listen to now. Now you can take a completely off the wall song and have AI redo it by your favorite band or however you're wanting to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, you got, I don't know, you can have the Sound of Silence done by, I don't know, who knows, pick something.
Yeah.
And Still Living in the Woods, you may be right. It may have been Lars. But I know that they were absolutely dead set against Napster and just lost their minds and was suing and everything.
Yeah, Leslie usually listens to the oldies station, but Leslie, they're also now calling 90s oldies. That's old 90s
classic
or
rock, yeah.
Classic rock. I was like, no.
Yeah,
both Leslie.
Pearl Jam and
two sides. Two sides, same coin.
Pearl Jam and Matchbox 20 is oldies.
Hey, looky there. Yeah. Leslie's hip. You're absolutely right, lady. Disturbed does do the Sound of Silence. That is an amazing song.
Yeah, but they already do it, but you can have it done by somebody that you don't normally listen to now, or even a band that's been dead for years. You can have AI do it, the song, and it'll generate it for you.
And Leslie, along with that, Johnny Cash's version of Hurt.
Oh,
yes.
Oh my gosh!
Wasn't he the original one that was doing it?
9 Inch Nails.
9 Inch Nails that was their song, and he redid it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And the video, you got to watch the video with the it'll move.
Sob. Yes.
It'll crush you.
Yes.
No.
It'll move you. Anyway, where are we going? I don't know where I was going with this.
We're going somewhere?
No.
What?
I don't know.
I didn't know we had a point to it. That's why I was talking.
8/18, some national days here. Bad Poetry Day. This is a day to compose a really rotten rhyme as revenge against all that good poetry you were forced to study in school.
My God, it's all the poetry I wrote you, honey.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But remember this.
I mean, I thought all the poultry was the stuff over there in the meat department over there next to the beef and stuff.
No. Poetry, Kenzie.
Oh, my bad.
All right, remember, all poets write bad poetry.
Yes.
Bad poets publish them. Good poets burn them. So there's that. You got to remember that.
Wow, I have burned so much of my poetry. Wow.
Not as much as I did.
And I'm serious.
It is also, and I'm all for this, it is Fajita Day. It is Fajita Day.
Fajita Day.
originally made from throwaway cuts of beef by Mexican vaqueros in South.
Bakira?
The fajita was developed as a regional staple in the early 1930s. Cowboys cooked the steak over an open fire or grill and served it on flour or corn tortillas. So it is fajita day. It is also mail order catalog day. Nobody orders anything out of a catalog anymore. It's all online.
Yeah,
No.
especially
Oh,
males.
BS, because I hate catalogs.
Yeah, I'm done with catalogs.
Freaking hate them.
Wait, and to go back to the Johnny Cash song, "Still Living in the Woods," Trent Reznor from Nine Inch Nails later said, "I wrote that song for Johnny Cash. I just didn't know
There
it."
it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Still living in the woods.
That is, yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. Vaqueros equals a cowboy. All right. Whatever.
It's a Spanish cowboy.
You don't know that. You don't know that. I mean,
I do know that.
Serendipity Day. According to author Madeline Kay, serendipity is the willingness to live your life as if everything is a miracle, with the belief that any moment something wonderful is about to happen. Serendipity is also recognized as one of the most beautiful words in the English language. I don't know how to live that way.
I don't know.
Is that delusionally optimistic?
I don't know if I live every day as a miracle, but I know, or that it's going to be blessed. But I do live every day.
That was me for my first 18 years. And then life punched me in the face.
I do live my life every day, like I don't know. What was the last part of that?
Say it again.
Like something wonderful is about to happen.
See, I don't know if I live like something wonderful is going to happen, but I do live my life every day as that it's a miracle that this is
unfortunately
today.
See, I don't live life that way, but I see people
the opposite. I live my life with the belief that at any moment, tragedy or something bad is going to happen, and if it doesn't, then I'm pleasantly surprised. You know, I was like, "Oh, great! I made it through today."
I
missed that one.
That's the bourbon talking, though.
No, I expect that.
Which reminds me, you haven't been on the roof again lately, have you?
No, but
okay.
Here we go. Yes, Michael Ray, vagina is a miracle. Absolutely.
It's like Disney. It's like Disneyland. It's the most wonderful place on earth.
Yep, your body's a wonder.
Yes, I know.
But unfortunately, it takes too long to get there, and it costs too much money.
Well,
it is also Never Give Up Day, a celebration day focused on cultivating a mindset of determination. Are y'all done over there? Are you done?
Maybe. No.
Oh God! Get a room. Jesus.
Get a room.
National Never Give Up Day, a celebration day focused on cultivating a mindset of determination. This day not only applauds people for reaching their goals, still living in the woods, yes. It also supports those who are still trying to achieve theirs, which is me. I'm still trying to never give up. Never give up.
Never give up. Never surrender.
Pinot Noir Day. Nobody likes Pinot Noir. No. Named for the dark color of the grape.
Noir.
Noir. Whatever. Hey, I mean, you can't even say it without noir.
Pinot Noir.
Wait, Ben thinks this is a family show?
Boy, do I feel like a jackass.
Jen thinks this is a family show.
Who?
Jen Clifton said, I'm sorry, Rusty. I think this is,
family show? What?
Yeah, no.
Right, hold on. Now we all blame Gordon's out. Dead air. We're like, what?
That's me, hon. I wake up every morning saying, damn it, I woke up again. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah, that's me, babe.
Aww.
That's me.
I'm the Blue October.
Well, I mean, there's always the hope of Yellowstone.
It's for Leslie.
Anyway, all right. It is also Helium Discovery Day. It was this date in 1868. French I can't even say that. Astronomer Pierre Jules Caesar Janssen, which he should be beat down for having 4 names, discovered the gas helium, which is now used to fill balloons and make human voices sound ridiculous.
Still living in the woods.
Then the makers of the Hindenburg said, "Oh, that'll never work."
Still living in the woods said no one should subject their family to this. Agreed.
This wholesome entertainment. Come on.
It does have some holes in it.
Seriously? Holy crap! Holy crap!
It is also, and I freaking love this. It is also Kool-Aid Days. This is the annual celebration of the soft drink mix. Hastings, Nebraska. Edwin E. Perkins first marketed the stuff in 1927 in 6 flavors. Kirk, what are the 6 flavors? And go.
Grape, cherry,
Watermelon.
Orange.
Cherry, orange, watermelon. 8?
6.
Fruit punch.
Oh,
yeah,
good call.
fruit punch is a good one.
So we're only missing one.
All right, wait. Fruit punch and watermelon. Oh,
Right.
wait.
Grape.
Fruit punch.
Lemon. The lime, wasn't it?
Lime. Lemonade?
Didn't they have a green one that was like lime Kool-Aid?
No, that was
lemonade. Kool-Aid did do lemonade. So I don't know. That might be it.
What are we missing, Rusty?
All right, watermelon and fruit punch.
We got those.
Yeah, that was right.
No, he hit buzzer on those. Apparently, those weren't right.
No,
cherry, grape,
lime. Hold on.
Cherry.
Yes.
Wait, what do we got in the
grape?
Yes.
Lemonade.
Which the not white people call purple drink.
Lemon.
Wow. Hold on, Kirk.
That's racist.
No, you can't. No, you can't do that.
Lemon lime.
It is purple drink.
Not lemon lime. No.
Oh, okay.
Lemon. Yes.
Lemonade.
Oh,
I'll
wait.
take it.
Wombat says cherry. Did
We got cherry, grape, and lemon. Okay. What else?
Orange.
Oh, you're
Orange.
right.
Orange is correct.
Cherry, grape.
Mr. Mom, you were right. Orange.
Yep. Fudge.
Not fudge.
Fudge Kool-Aid. What the hell would that taste like?
Yeah, we got one.
Yoo-hoo. That would taste like Yoo-hoo.
All right, I'm gonna give you one.
Wait,
one.
blue. There's something blue, right?
The stuff at Woodstock that
Blue
killed
raspberry.
the brown.
Raspberry.
It's raspberry. Raspberry is
Okay.
yes.
Apple? Tropical?
No. Raspberry, cherry, grape, lemon, orange, and one other one.
Raspberry, grape,
And I haven't seen it listed yet.
cherry, and one other one.
Fruit punch?
We already hit a buzzer on that earlier.
There had to be a fruit punch.
No.
We're talking original flavors, I take it?
All right, so I'm going to give you a hint. It was something that was ordered occasionally in a bar.
Shirley Temple?
No.
Apple? Somebody said apple.
Apple
Not
candy?
apple. No. Apple is
Screwdriver.
They made a gin.
I'm going to give you another one. I'm going to give you another clue. Sarsaparilla.
What?
Root beer? What?
Beer?
Yes, root beer.
What?
Flavors are
Root beer Kool-Aid?
First 6 flavors was raspberry, cherry, grape, lemon, orange, and root beer.
Huh.
I'm sorry. Root beer Kool-Aid is just.
And
I drink it.
there was blue though. There was friggin' blue Kool-Aid.
No. Well, if he's talking original flavors, then we're just trying to figure out the first ones.
Well, crap flavors that they got rid of.
First marketed the stuff in 1927. Blue anything didn't come out until the late 80s, early 90s.
No, well, no wonder we know those.
Okay, but when you make Kool-Aid, it says like 1 cup of sugar.
No.
So, no.
No, that's how Mom made it, not how we ever
So
made
here's
it.
the thing with that, Kirk. Yes,
What,
because
1 cup made half a gallon.
Yes, 1 cup per half gallon, and that was all that people drank back then. Nobody made a gallon of anything. Remember, Cokes came in like 8 ounces. 8-ounce bottles. That's what the original.
Picture.
Yeah, but it had cocaine.
Wait,
And why in the world would you need orange Kool-Aid whenever everybody had Tang?
Wait.
That wasn't until the 60s or 50s.
But that was astronaut drink right there.
What was the thing everybody sold? Parties for the plasticware.
Tupperware.
Yeah, the Tupperware freaking 2-gallon jug.
It was a half-gallon.
That was not.
It was a half-gallon.
Half-gallon?
Right. Kinsey, I'm going to remind you of this because I think you have forgotten about it. And I'm going to go ahead and read this. The Warhorse Legacy Foundation. Their read people. We've got some stuff from Beaver. I think I pretty much sent that stuff to you. We got to get this done. But I'm going to read this. We got to work on this week. Warhorse Legacy, folks. Warhorse Legacy right there in the ticker. Warhorse Legacy Foundation is a 501c3 nonprofit organization in Winslow, Arkansas, serving as a local resource for military veterans. With their 146-acre ranch, they offer a variety of activities, which include equine programs, health and wellness programs, fishing, 3D archery, hiking, gardening, networking, and volunteer opportunities. The cornerstone of Warhorse Legacy is the Equine Activities Program. This helps veterans cope with stresses of military life, transition back to civilian life by focusing on building relationships between veterans and horses, which can help foster trust, communication, and emotional regulation.
And their families.
Yes. For veterans, the ranch offers a unique networking opportunity. Through a series of workshops and events, veterans can connect with other like-minded individuals, share stories, and build relationships that last a lifetime. Overall, Warhorse Legacy is an excellent resource for veterans and their families with a commitment to helping military personnel heal and thrive. The foundation provides a safe, welcoming, and supportive environment that can help participants heal, grow, and flourish. Please go check out their website, warhorselegacy.org. Drop them a couple of bucks, guys. $2, literally. Go give them $2, and when you do, tell them Rusty sent you, so that they know that we're getting this out there for them. If you have any questions or needs more specific information, send them an email at info@warhorselegacy.org. Warhorselegacy.org. Warhorselegacy.org.
Offtrack Syndicate, bitches.
And hi, Mike Brock. Thank you for joining us.
Mike Brock, such a good guy. Chill Will, he's still in there. Holy crap, you didn't leave. Bourbon Baller Lee's in there. Are you serious? Those guys?
Dude, we made the Kool-Aid with like 4 cups of sugar.
When Mom wasn't laughing, you always used half the sugar bag.
So Wombat Mommy says Tang was was it the late 50s? I thought it was like early 60s, like when I don't know.
It had to do with
it was whenever a bunch of NASA stuff was taken off. That was what the astronauts drank.
50s makes sense then.
Mr. Mom says root beer Kool-Aid is still made according to the Google.
Oh, gotta try it now.
No, it's gross.
Nope, gotta try it.
Still living in the woods. He didn't like any of the powdered drinks. I do powdered drinks every day. The liquid Hawaiian punch concentrate was good stuff. Okay.
Poo-tang or tang, Michael Ray said. Poo-tang.
I definitely Poo-tang, not the regular tang.
Yeah.
1958, Wombat Mommy. Whatever, Wombat Mommy, why are you not on the show? I mean, really. Come on.
Right.
You could come hang out. I mean, you know what, people? You could also call in if you have anything to say, or you want to get anything off your chest, or just tell me to whatever.
If you want to get anything
numbers
off your
right
chest,
there,
Rusty will gladly take pictures.
All right, so I want to throw this out there for the ladies or the guys if you're raising kids or whatever. This is kind of a serious question. So let's say you have a 5-year-old. When is a child ready for a drop-off play date? So one mom, Amy, I can't say her last name, C, I think SIEH, Amy C, a mom in Arizona, asked in a TikTok video, asked this question because she recalled hosting a play date for her 6-year-old son Tatum and a friend that she'll call Fred. Amy assumed that Fred's mother would stay for the play date or at least walk into the house and see what's going on, but she did not. So, and additionally, the play date lasted 4 hours, which is much longer than Amy anticipated. And so she has questions about play date etiquette. According to Amy, Fred's mom requested a 1 p.m. play date, and Amy offered to host. 45 minutes before the play date, she gets a text that says that her mom, Fred's grandma, is going to bring him instead of her. The grandma shows up, kind of just pulls up to the end of the driveway, hands him his swimsuit because she has like a splash pad, and is like, okay, we'll see you in a couple of hours. Amy was surprised. I don't even know these people. Never met them before.
That's a communication.
When she got that text, she thought the grandma would when she got the text, she thought the grandma would be staying. But the grandma dropped him off, didn't even look inside to check the house to see if they were like weirdos or anything. Just took off. Amy says she texted Fred's mom a video of the kids playing happily, but she didn't hear back from her at all on that for hours and hours. At 5 o'clock, she sends a text that says, "Hey, what time are you thinking? Still haven't heard from you. Do you want me to feed Fred?" Fred's mom replied that she would pick him up in 15 minutes, and she did. But it just wasn't how she expected. She doesn't know if she should make a big deal out of it or not. But I know I wouldn't allow my daughter. I wouldn't just drop my daughter off 6 years old, 5 years old at somebody.
No, but that's a communication.
Know those people.
Communications error. That is, play date equals babysitter.
Right.
Yeah, but
That's
if
what
you
it
don't know the person, then you just make sure you make set like rules. Like you're like, oh, when are you coming over? Okay. We have
these people were imposed on, and the people that done the imposing showed their true colors. That's what happened right there. Because I mean, apparently they didn't care well enough to check the same damn thing that these people were worried about.
Right, I agree with that.
But if you don't know the people, you need to set the parameters.
Hey, my point is, if you don't know those people don't know you. Why the hell are they trusting you with their kids? That tells you how much they're worried about their kids.
Yeah,
which is jack squat.
But that makes 100% sense. But that also doesn't mean that you can't set. That's why you learn to set the parameters.
Right. There's more than one issue here. The first one is them dropping the kids off without checking the house out.
And grandma very well may not have known. She might have thought it was a friend, whatever. Who knows?
Yeah.
You know?
At that point, is setting parameters with those parents the biggest thing on your mind, because it looks like that you would care more about the welfare of their child than they would care about the welfare of their child.
Yeah, so that makes you ask.
Parameters.
So that makes you ask, seeing how that went down, would you be okay taking your kid to Fred?
Oh,
no.
They're not watching them, obviously. I would think. I don't know.
At that point, depending on the kid that was there beforehand, depending on how they would behave, I might be more prone to have them over more because, like I said, it looks like I'd be more concerned about the kid than his own parents.
Yep.
Or her own.
And like Wombat Mommy said, she saw it as free babysitting.
Yeah.
Correct. And like Leslie said, I would never bring a child to a place I don't know. No way.
Yeah,
no.
How can
I'd
you
be
do
going
that?
in,
But again,
introducing myself, my kid, looking around.
But again, she said Grandma dropped them off, and as far as Grandma knew, she was friends with the lady and knew her.
Yeah, Grandma's innocent.
Which means Mom sucks. Grandma might not.
Miss Leslie, good night, hon. Thank you for all you do for us. We love you, and we'll see you next week. Hit me up on Facebook. You need anything done, I'll do my best for whatever you need. You have a beautiful week, lady.
Yep.
And still living in the woods, he said, my kids had several friends with parents like that. They'd always be ready to drop their kids off and late to pick them up, usually right after dinner. See, we're different. Like, we homeschooled our kids, and we were part of like a homeschool group.
Yeah, we knew.
So we knew everybody. We knew all the parents. We knew all of that.
We had a great group.
Oh, we had a fantastic group. They're best friends now. Like, they meet up and like all over the place.
New York City, Canada.
New York City? Get a rope.
My kid moved there. Watch it.
Oh, not New York City. Oh, God.
He just
that wasn't your kid's smartest choice. I'm telling you right now.
He's having a good time, and
if he's safe, that matters.
I had zero interest in going to New York City until he moved there. And me and my oldest son went out to visit my youngest son, and we loved it. And they were living in the financial district at the time.
Yep.
And now my youngest has actually moved to Brooklyn, and we'll go out there. But again, I had zero interest in going to New York City. None whatsoever.
There's concrete and blacktop all over the freaking place out there, and there's still not enough to handle the traffic.
But that's Florida. No. I grew up in Florida, and it's the same way now. I went down to see my younger brother get married, and it's the highways and buildings.
The traffic was nothing.
Florida don't compare to New York City when it comes to traffic and highways.
Guys, I want to interrupt for just a second. So Patreon's back up and running. If you want to, support us, we appreciate it. It helps us get equipment. It helps us pay for stuff. Patreon.com. I think it's / Offtrack Gang, not Offtrack Syndicate. You got to Offtrack Gang, all one word, I think. I don't know. You have to go over there and look. Every dollar helps. We've got several tiers, and it really helps us. Still Living in the Woods is our latest edition. We thank you, sir. And your mug is on the way. I think I sent you an email. I was late. There was a bunch of crap going on here. I was late getting it, but it's on the way, and I will send you tracking information, sir, in email. It just came up, but they hadn't picked it up to be shipped yet, but it's made and ready to go. And patreon.com / Offtrack. Just search Offtrack Gang over on Patreon. We appreciate it. It helps us grow. And sorry to butt in there. Go.
Go.
Where are we going?
Wombat Mommy says she wants to go to New York City. Just say she's been there and then flip it off.
I tell you what, if you drive a commercial truck, New York City is not where you want to go. You got to know which spots are the right places to go. Otherwise, your truck is being a convertible, but turning into a convertible the first day you're out there.
No,
the first day I was there from Cow Country.
There it is.
I went out by myself from the hotel I was in down to the dock, and I was on video with you guys by myself.
Yes, yes,
That's
you were.
what it was.
I got to recognize Sandy. I'm going to say that's Cock. Sandy Cock. Just search.
I don't think that's how most of them.
Is that not how that's pronounced? Sandy Cock. Sandy Cock. I mean, like get it out of the beach, man. I don't, lady. I don't know. Anyway,
Wash it off. It'll be fine.
search
A little bit of salt water. That's why it's
There it
salty.
is. Miss Leslie, throw it up there. Off Track Gang. Thank you, hon.
Thank you, Leslie.
Always ready to go. That lady right there. Holy.
Amen, Jeff Castle.
And Leslie, Jessica was a stay-at-home mom too, up until our kids were raised. And yes, she was 100% protected.
So to be 100% transparent on the Sandy Cock thing, Beaver, that was her maiden name, Koch, and she pronounced it Cock.
Of course she did.
So
I mean,
Beaver had a Sandy Cock.
No, just the cock, Beaver Cock.
Well, she may have had several. I don't know. I haven't asked her. I haven't really wanted to ask her. I'm fine without knowing. Okay.
Oh, it was not Cock. Sorry, Holly. There she is. Oh, it's Cuck. Oh, I'm sorry. It was Cuck. It's better, which is better, right? That the Cuck is better than Cock, right? Okay.
Why don't you just go cuck yourself, Rusty?
I love you, Holly. I love you, Beaver.
Beaver.
So another one y'all need to go listen to is Beaver After Dark. Holy crap. It is Beaver After Dark. You can I think we have a YouTube now. I don't know what the hell's going on. Where am I?
Yeah, I think I've seen something about somewhere in Alabama.
Somewhere. I don't know. If anybody's sipping on anything, I suggest this right here. McKenna 10-year, fantastic stuff. I may have had a little bit of it tonight, but just a little, whatever.
I was sipping on pickle juice earlier. Does that count? I mean, it's all gone now along with the pickles.
There you go. Michael Ray says he likes Beaver After Dark. I love Beaver After Dark, and in the morning and mid afternoon. I like Beaver all times of the day. I'm just saying.
Listen, wait.
So it's not a cock asshole, it's cuck. It's better.
Where have you been at for the past 5 or 10 minutes, Kirk?
I had to go bust the weed.
Sure will. Rare breed, yes, sir. Good stuff, man. Look, this is my first time having McKenna, and I'm going to say somebody named Dave. I'm not going to say his last name. Somebody named Dave just sent me this freaking bottle. And I was like,
he felt sorry for you after the whole Triple R thing on the Baker Drinks thing that we were all there for,
That's your
I think it was a little bit of feeling sorry for you.
That's what?
That's your first time? Hold that bottle back up again. How much did you have your first time?
No, I did have a couple of drinks. I did have a couple of drinks out of it. But anyway,
you got to remember it's Rusty. You should be surprised more if it's not gone.
Slow down there, Mario. Drink Daddy.
So, Jeff, I stopped on my way back from Memphis. I stopped and seen Rick Moreland. We freaking hung out, and I got to see his amazing studio set up, and he had freaking liquor everywhere. And he poured me. I haven't had the Ben
Barely
Holiday.
knew her.
haven't had the Ben Holiday Rick House, and he freaking poured me a sample, and it's over there. I'm gonna drink it, but absolutely. Has anyone had the beaver nuggets from Buc-ee's? Yes,
Yeah.
Mr. Martin, they are phenomenal. I love beaver nuggets. I'm just saying.
We don't have Buc-ee's.
Although I can't get them on a very regular basis because they are not accepting of commercial trucks.
But Wendy's up here has spicy nugs. That's their new thing.
No,
Spicy nugs or saucy nugs?
You want beaver nuggets. I'm just saying, you know what? Next time I go to Buc-ee's, I'm going to get a bag and send them to you, and you will see.
Manly nuggets.
You'll see.
And
Is there a Buc-ee's between you and up here for the camp out? I don't think there is there?
We flew. No.
Yeah, we flew. So unless they're delivering to the airlines, no.
And
Well,
Holly,
next.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was going to say the next time y'all come over, if you go to the same airport, we can make a 10-mile kind of trip off to the side, and we can get you some beaver nuggets. I know where they got a new Buc-ee's over here in Kentucky. They're about 10 miles north of Bowling Green over here on 65.
I think next time we'll drive.
Beaver, the only way I'm going to send you some beaver nuggets, because I do have a Buc-ee's about 40 miles from me. I'm going to need boob pics, Wombat Mommy boob pics. All right. And I will send beaver nuggets. I'm just saying I need them, and not just any boob. No, they have to be yours. They have to be yours. I'm just saying.
Or you can, send me $10 beforehand, and I'll swing by and get some and send them out.
Shh. Don't. Anyway, I love them.
It's cannibalism for a
I'm trying to save some mental scarring here. Okay.
Oh, we are so scarred up. There's no
whatever. Holy crap! I think I'm about out of stuff. I really tried today.
Still living in the woods. If you live in rural Texas, isn't pretty much everything about 100 miles away?
Yeah, pretty much everything.
So
I thought we were rural, and then we visited you.
Yeah.
You visited me, and everything was like at least 30 miles away.
People from the coast come here, and they're like, "That's rural." And then I went and visited you, and I was like,
"Yeah, we're driving. No. We're driving past people playing banjos with their feet and teeth. It was weird."
No, tooth, not teeth, tooth.
Oh, sorry.
All right, guys.
Monday's a blue moon, which is confounding a statistic marvel. So researchers or scientists or whatever can't figure out what's a blue moon and what's a special moon and what's a super moon and all that.
No. I know what a blue moon is. What do you mean they don't know? That's bullshit. A blue moon is a full moon in a month.
But they keep changing it. So a rare sky spectacle will occur Monday night that probably won't happen again for years. A full moon that can be called both a super moon and a blue moon will grace the skies over the U.S. Dubbed the super moon, the rare combination occurs when different cycles of a blue moon and a super moon happen to align on the calendar. I know, it's very exhausting.
I thought a super moon was what we saw like 3 years ago after the Warhorse fundraiser, and Rusty turned around and dropped his drawers.
Right.
Well, I bet that was super.
That was a super moon. If that's not confusing,
it was a harvest moon too. It was orange.
Astronomers also have varying definitions, usually, of what counts as a super moon and what counts as a blue moon. So they can't even come up with the correct definition. So last year, a full moon met the criteria both by some definitions, but not all.
Wow.
So what you're saying is that there is no scientific consensus.
Correct.
Imagine.
Okay.
That.
Right. So it could be a blue moon. It could be a whatever moon. It could be whatever. But yeah, they don't know because scientists can't figure out what they want.
Yeah,
that does not surprise me.
Not 2 nights in a row. What I understood, still living in the woods, was that it's the second full moon in one calendar month, and it does happen.
But that's a harvest moon.
Harvest moon is different.
They're
Harvest moon,
and they're out late, and they help the farmers get their stuff done in harvest time because it's dark early.
So a harvest moon is. Have you ever noticed during the harvest months, August, September, October, like when the moon comes up and it looks like it's 3 times larger than it is because of the atmosphere? It's
and it's like 3
huge.
days in a row. Yeah.
Right, but
Right,
pre-headlights on your tractor, it
Yeah,
was
that's-
a harvest moon.
That's the harvest
because you
moon.
could work late.
Right. And we live right, like literally between farms all around us. So we look out and there's like 7 fields in front of us and 2 next to us or whatever. Like we know what a harvest moon is. But again, the super moon and the blue moon, astronomers have different definitions for both of them. Because sometimes it's more than 2 in a month, but sometimes it's no, it has to be more than 2. It's like 3 or 4. And then
So
because our months are weird, so we have like 30 days or 31 days or 28 days.
So they can't figure out what there's. Well, I just think it's
Gay.
That is pretty gay.
yeah,
Sure.
it's gay.
That's it.
It's gay. They don't. I mean, really, people. Let's get our act
The,
together.
the difference between the two moons is whether or not you roll the power windows down or not. One is press and the other one is hang.
But when did
Wait, what?
savings?
We'll let that sink in and see if you see what I caught what I did there.
Oh dear God!
And then we also have the sun that's going through a period of high activity, but it's nothing compared to the enormous solar event that slammed into our planet 14,000 years
Carrington,
ago.
the Carrington event.
And if it occurred today, the effect would be devastating. The oldest trees on Earth date back to 5,000 years. So that's the oldest trees that we have right now. Go back 5,000 years. And they've done like, I don't know, what it's called, carbon dating or whatever on them.
The people that haven't heard me talking about this, and Kinsey just brought it up, and I talked about this several years ago when I found out about it. I implore you to go look up Wikipedia is a good spot. Go look up the Carrington event, and holy crap! If that happened today, and it's been pretty close a couple of times, and Timmy the pilot can tell you a little bit about how close we've come a few times to this happening again. At one point, I think in 2000 something, 2009 or 2003, we were like 24 hours away. If we'd have been in a different spot in front of the sun, we would have went through another Carrington event. Just go look it up. Carrington event. It's
something like that comes, it can knock out virtually half of the globe and totally nobody's power grid is ready for it. There's things that could be done to it to prepare it, but nobody's doing it.
Yeah, no, and not only the power grid, but just think of every single electronic piece that you have being out and dead. Cars, radios, TVs,
smartphones,
everything just gone.
So
just gone.
Aside from everybody's bug out bag, do you guys have like a way to communicate with your family if something like that happens? So you can put stuff in a microwave and it will be protected from it. So
yes, but how are you going to call someone with your protected cell phone when the cell towers are toasted and fried?
But you don't use a cell. You use the 5-mile walkie-talkies.
Yeah, CB radio.
You keep that, and you keep a pack of batteries, and you set up a time, 10 o'clock every morning. I'm going to call to let you know where I'm at or what I'm doing. Get a paper map. Yep, my crazy showing. Get a paper map, baby. Get batteries, get one of your walkie-talkies that will go miles, and keep one on you in a microwave, keep one at your house in a microwave, and then you will know when your family, and again, so set up a time, 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock. If I'm available, I will try reaching you and then shut it off again so you're saving your battery power.
Yeah. Michael Ray, look, ladies, he's got some important things, right? Cars gone, vibrators gone, computers.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, there are certain circuitry vibrators. If they are just battery and resistors and it's not got a chip, they probably will still work.
It's okay. It'll be okay.
No.
If you got one on a resistor switch, it might be okay. But if it's a push button select with a logic chip, yeah, you can forget about it.
No, Kinsey, literally, not even that. Anything that has any sort of connectivity, even between switches, even if it's not hooked up, it will power it up so much that it burns the circuit out, even if it's not even connected to any sort of power. That's what they were. That's what they were going through in the Carrington event. They were taking
the Carrington event set fire to the telegraph lines.
Yeah. It's amazing. Yes, I know. Wombat Mommy is scared now.
It was powerful enough to produce the Aurora Borealis as far as the south of Mexico.
Yeah. It's crazy when you it's crazy when you think
another Carrington event, at least half of the globe. It.
Yep. Knock us back.
And if it hits the wrong side, then China's got it made. They just go ahead and wait until we all die over here, and then just clean up the remains because
and
we're losing everything in the hospitals virtually.
We live in Mennonite country,
and they like us,
and they love us. We're living. Yeah, y'all are dying. Sorry.
Yep. Although even they use technology. That's the thing.
But look at it this way. You've already seen the Walking Dead episodes. You got to remember, the zombies don't have any malice or anything, and they're not after you for supplies. In this case, everybody's after you. Eventually.
That's all right. I'm ready. Bring it.
Oh,
I wonder who we have over on Twitch. I wonder if that's Klopp over on Twitch. Nobody's watching the Twitch stuff, but Klopp, if that's you, thank you, sir. John Kloppenberg, he is a big Twitch guy. And,
he's a big spicy guy too. You see something that's supposed to be hotter than heck that's on somebody's menu somewhere, let him know. If he's around an area to where he can get a hold of that, he'll try it out.
Well, Wombat Mommy says you can always use the steam powered vibrators, so there's that.
That's hot.
Oh, boo. That's
pretty good.
Terrible.
Terrible. Learned that.
Oh, guys, thanks everybody for joining us tonight. We're fixing to wrap this stuff up. It's about 9:00, and we still don't have any outro music. Thanks, Kinsey. That's Kinsey's fault. I'm going to blame him.
All right.
And because I can.
I ain't even got most of my stuff done. You expect me to get stuff done here too?
I know. Thanks everybody for joining us, and we'll try to do better next week.
We do good. Stop it, Rusty. Stop it.
What?
It's good.
I don't know if they expect us to do better. If we done better next week, they would probably expect it on a regular basis.
Oh no,
it's not even a wiener fest.
Whoa, Jeff Castle, what are you talking about? Jeff Castle's like watching weird porns and stuff. I seen one stuck on the end of a sawzall. What?
Night,
Mr. Mom.
That one won't work either if we have a Carrington event.
There's cameras? Kinsey.
You're not funny.
We're going out, guys. We're going out with the intro. Love y'all.
Thank you. And sorry.
That's that air horn off of that steam-powered vibrator.